If you were with me on my last thrifting adventure, you might be entertained to know that I resisted temptation and did not drive back down to Eugene to buy either the goose soup tureen or the wishing well. My daughter did make it back down to that club thrift store with the Amazon returns on the first day of their week, and she said it was definitely worth checking out if you're in the area. She got some nice stuff for her kitchen that were actually things she had previously found online and thought about buying. I got a chance to go to Goodwill this morning on my way to the laundromat. So let's take a look. There wasn't a whole lot. This one is The Ancient History of the Distinguished Surname of Scott. I've got so many questions. If you had that and that was your last name, wouldn't you keep it? And I also have questions about these because I think that is a very old Fred Meyer price tag. And these look vintage, so did one of them stay in its plastic wrapping forever and one was hung on the wall and then eventually they got rid of both? Maybe I'm overthinking it and Fred Meyer still does use price tags, but I don't think so. There was not a single cornucopia in the store, much to the disappointment of my middle son, who I incorrectly identified in the last video as my middle-aged son. Do you know why wooden gravestone salt and pepper shakers are a thing? Because I know I have seen these lots of times and now I'm confused by it. This store apparently thinks that if two things match and are the right size, we can package them as salt and pepper shakers, regardless of whether they have holes in them or are hollow or were intended to be used as salt and pepper shakers. I'm a little bit entertained by that. They never had this section until a few months ago when someone must have donated a big collection. And now that those are all gone, apparently we're still trying to make it a thing and just putting random pairs of small items in there in bags. I don't know why I'm even looking at these. We don't use salt and pepper shakers in my house. We just use the big plastic containers they come in from the grocery store, which I suppose is really tacky, but I also don't care enough to fix the situation. I love vintage children's furniture, and I don't know if it's the springs or the toll painting. This is cute. Before you feel the need to warn me, I don't have any small children in my house. I would use it to display quilts on if I gave in to temptation and bought it. But the world is full of really cute, possibly dangerous old baby furniture, so I am pretty good at walking away from it. I like these plates. I have the bowls that go with these plates. But St. Vinny's wants, I think that tag says $6.99, $5.99 each for them. They're from the Dollar Tree. This is far from the first time that I have seen Dollar Tree plates at the thrift store marked up to ridiculous prices. If you had a set and you broke one and needed to restore your set of four, maybe, but know the value of what you're shopping for, or if you really, really like it that much or not. I think that's what it comes down to is, do you like it enough to spend that much on it? That could be repainted and be an awesome Halloween decoration. And there were some craft supplies. I think this is the third store of the video. This is some cobbled together footage. I really liked this sampler, but I don't know why I decided against it. I'm not going back.